All right, we are out at my first Yellowjacket call of the year, and it's a little early. It's the beginning of June, but this is when those yellow jackets are getting started. So here's the situation we got here. My customer had a couple of boxes that have been sitting here over the winter time, and they've made it here into the spring, and this is the exact kind of stuff that Yellowjackets like. So they're a paper wasp. They build their colonies inside of stuff. So they build a paper nest, but they build it inside of stuff. And the ground is oftentimes where you'll find them. Most times where there was some rodents, or perhaps it was an old tree that was cut down and the roots are still underground and they're rotting away, and the rodents come through and make their nests, or the yellow jackets find them as well. So this kind of thing is important to clean up in your yard because these kind of nests happen real quick. Now we're at the beginning of June. Usually my yellow jacket calls don't start until July, after the populations have gotten strong enough where you start to see the traffic. But you got a little kid's birthday party happening this weekend, so a little yard maintenance was in order, and in moving these boxes he disturbed the nest. So we're going to look at it, and you'll see when I move it. Check out right around the center of this. See, there's a little worker right there coming out investigating what's going on. Small nest so far, I believe. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. So honeybees sting me all the time. It's not a big deal. Yellow jackets tend to affect me a little bit more. So I'm not going to fully suit up, but I put a long sleeve shirt on again, and my veil, and gloves. So let's see what we can see here. So this cardboard might as well be the same thing as rotten tree roots. It is perfect for these kind of critters to make their nest in. We're going to kind of take it apart. He says he thinks that they could be inside of this. It's a hollow box. Has some styrofoam and other things in it. Spider. Looks like there's some bumblebees, some dead bumblebees in here. There's our yellow jackets. I'm just wondering where they're coming from. So the nest isn't jumping out at me. There's some ants. Some styrofoam. Looks like something else is living in here because we got some scat, some droppings, some something, and like I said, we got some bumblebees in there as well. It's possible that they were underneath this in the ground somewhere. And yep, that's the case. So this is the beginning of this nest. Now we got all kind of creepy crawlies in here. Got some millipedes and beetles. So it looks like we might have had a couple of nests started in here. We got a little guy right there. And we got a little bit of paper happening over here. So there might be two of them going on in this little debris, bit of debris. So yeah, it looks like we got two nests happening here. We got this little bit. See the workers attending to the larvae. He might have sprayed it because it looks like here's the queen or a queen. So I think he did the number on this. So we're just going to pick up this larva here and get this debris and boxes up and call it a day. So really this is just a lesson in keeping your yard clean, keeping this kind of stuff from happening with just due diligence. It's just the same thing that happens to everybody. It puts little stuff off and then it becomes a bigger problem later on. So again, no problem here. You can see under this box they just start chewing on it and then it becomes a problem. We got some slugs. Where are the slugs at? There we are, the camera. Some mollusks. I'm just going to zip these up with the vacuum. Look, there's our queen. Looks like she flew when I picked the box up. Got her. And I'm just going to zip these workers up by the entrance points.